Oh, hello. I'm Jeff Gersman, and you're watching How to Build a Bomb. I guess welcome to the other side. This is what we're doing now. We're building giantbomb.com. It's going to be a big video game website. It's going to be awesome. But enough about that. We can talk about that later. Let's get in and see some of the office space here and see what we got going on. Been in here much, not really used to the key. Alright, you know what, there's a back way, let's just try that. Okay, well, I guess this is the back way in to the office. Maybe we'll show you the office next week and tell you more about the website we're building. This little crawl space area there. It's got some water in it. Building a website! giantbomb.com. Well, I'll get some keys made next week. We'll get some keys made. Bye. Getting in the shot. Go.
Hi, I'm Ryan Davis, and you're watching How to Build a Bomb. Unlike Jeff, I was smart enough to get keys made. So we're actually going to go and check out the offices of Giant Bomb in the early days. This is what it looks like when you first start a website. So let's go check it out. Keys. There we go. Twist the wrist. Let's go. Just our fantastic entryway. Nothing really going on here just yet. Let's come down to the dungeon. Some nice track lighting here for effects. We put some nice fine art on the wall at some point to take advantage of that. Here's the kind of the big open general space. This is where all the magic will happen. Right now it's whiteboard, a couple of desks and laptops, and keep coming. Right here we're probably going to have like a nice living room set kind of area, TV, couch, all that kind of stuff. If you turn around you'll see there's Jeff Gersman. Hey Jeff.
Hi.
Jeff's over there working on our other whiteboard, which is also our TV. What you watching, Jeff?
Fast and the Furious is on, so I'm not really getting a lot done.
Is it the original?
Yeah, the first one. It's on USA though, so there's no, they got commercials, so which is good because the commercials mean that I can actually get stuff done.
So
in between Paul Walkerisms.
So this is we're working on an equipment list over here. What are you? Let's look at your side here.
Podcast type equipment. Need a mixer, some mics.
So we need 3/4 of a mic and 3/4 of a mic stand.
3 or 4. I don't know. How many people do we want to have at once? We want to have the ability to have like guests that are calling in over the phone. So we need that thing.
Right.
But do we want to have 4 people here locally or 3?
I think we need the capacity to be able to do 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
At the same time, do we need to have 4 like pro quality mics? Could we have like a third just be the damn Rock Band mic?
It'll sound like then one person will always sound like crap.
That's true. These are the considerations you have to make. So this is for the podcast stuff. On the other side of the whiteboard, you can see where this is the actual meat. This is desk times 1, TV times 2. This is all the stuff that we need to play video games professionally on a pro level.
In this space, we need like a DVD rack of some kind.
Add it. some sort of media rack of some kind.
We'll say times one, and once that gets full, we can buy another one.
Absolutely.
Or we can just take all those games and break them, sell them.
That also sounds like a good plan.
Fire.
So this is kind of today's work, filling up this room with stuff.
Yeah.
Go spend some damn money on some damn TVs and consoles and media carts and couches, coffee tables, 5.1 setups, and more. So yeah, that's the start of things. We want to keep walking through here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's take a look over here. Here's Jeff's current desk area. Over here, this great kind of abstract space with the weird steps. Probably going to turn this into our studio space. We're going to probably cover this up with something and then set up. I don't know what we're going to set up. I have no idea what we're going to do. This is all seat of our pants. So we'll figure that out when we get there. But that's the current plan is some sort of studio over here. Oh, let me show you the podcast space. That's probably one of the coolest spots of the whole office. Pop screens.
Pop screens, yeah. Depends on if the mics have windscreens or not, though.
That's true. We'll figure that out. So this is currently where Mike Tatum comes to pretend like he's 17 again. But in the near future, it will actually be our podcast studio space. Going to put acoustic egg crate material up on the walls in here, and then get a nice little table. Jeff's looking into a mixer and all sorts of other jazzy stuff for that sort of a rig. And yes, this will be where we will come and talk about video games. So yeah, I guess let's wrap this up because we got to go to like the Best Buy and the Costco and the IKEA. We got a bunch of stuff to go and get to get this party started. So rock and roll.
Hey, so we're doing a lot of thinking today about rating stuff for scores for the full site, and starting to talk about how we're going to lay out the various pages. The one thing we're doing is we are working with a world famous animator. No, I guess animator, artist, animator, who is going to be doing some artwork of Ryan and I to go with review scores. So we're thinking about different emotions that fit with the different numbers, and trying to decide what the best way to do that is. So we're just coming up with lists of things, and we're going to send it off to this dude back east, and he's gonna crank out some stuff, and then send it back, and then we'll go, no, that's all wrong, and then tell him to make more. So it's pretty ridiculous, but it's kind of awesome. So like for 5, we have stuff like great, awesome, rad, elated, stoked, chuffed, double thumbs up, ear-to-ear grin, giant happy anime eyes, bombs for eyes, stars for eyes, orgasmic, atom bomb, garbage pail kid, mushroom cloud explosion out of head. So, stuff like that. Just to kind of see what he comes back with and how that goes. And then all the way down to 1 where we have angry, asleep, suicidal, puking, dead, turning away to leave, clenched jaw, infuriated, throwing up hands and getting out, kind of like, that kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be pretty cool. Also started talking about page stuff. Just kind of basic layout for like a game index page, like a list of like what sort of things that we want to have on these pages. Like the game specific kind of forum area and sheets and facts and screenshots, videos, reviews, news and previews. Kind of where that stuff goes on the page. So yeah, like we have these discussions, and Dave upstairs kind of lays stuff out, and we look at it and decide if we like it, and then it's on to the next page until we get them all done. And then it's all back-end database work and stuff, and then we have a website. So that'll be pretty awesome. But work's getting a little slowed down because none of us can come into the office tomorrow because we're going to set off a flea bomb tonight. And let's just watch that right now.
explain, like, why we're doing this. Okay, so we're worried that there might be fleas in the office. Some of the guys have had flea bites in the ankles. Ryan, you had some, right?
Yeah, I had flea bites on my ankles.
Yeah, you had some too, right? Didn't
Yep,
you?
yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, well, I haven't had any yet, but I don't know. We don't know if we're pretty sure it's not this sweet free couch. But either way, flea fogger time. So we'll be out of the office tomorrow, letting this happen. Okay, what do we got to do? 2 U's. Hold up 2 lips. No, wait. Dude, how do you even do this? Shake can well. Are you ready to hit the alarm?
I'm ready to hit the alarm, sir.
Okay. Break off and remove tab on side of sprayer.
Break it off!
I should probably read ahead in case that's going to do. Tilt sprayer away from face. Press down firmly on sprayer pad until it snaps into place. Set on stand. Immediately leave treated area. And then you have to leave for 2 hours and then air it out for half an hour. But we're going to do it a lot longer than that. Okay. Tab's broken off. Point away from face. Oh, get out. You have to get out before I can set it off. Oh, God! We gotta close the door. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go!
Crisis averted.
I need to wash this hand.
Yeah, that's probably not good. It's got a little...
This finger does not have fleas anymore.
It did before.
It did before. We're good now, though. So, alright, that's it for this week. Next week, no more itching.
And cuts.
Okay, so we left
I left.
the one for upstairs still inside, so now we have to go back in. Alright. Gotta go in, it's a 2-man job.
It is a 2-man job.
He's gonna grab it, I'm gonna disarm the alarm and then rearm the alarm after he's on his way out. It's on.
All right.
On the table, on the water. It's not disarming!
Hey, just get out! You could tell,
Yeah.
Yeah, there he is.
crisis averted.
I don't know.
Well, now it's just disarmed, right?
No, I rearmed it.
Oh,
I disarmed it
there
and
you
rearmed it.
Awesome.
Hey, you're watching How to Build a Bomb, our latest update. It's been a little over, almost 2 weeks since we last did one of these.
Yeah. The big change is we work in the dark now.
Yeah, we've kind of gotten stuff set up in the office in a way we like. We're still filling it out. We still have some more construction and such to do. Mm-hmm. But now that we have things kind of the way we want it, we decided that we wanted to work in the dark. It's better this way.
Yeah. Also, there was an incident.
That's true.
A light exploded.
One of these lights over me right here. You can pan up on that. This one on the end, we were just in the middle of doing some building.
Some desk building.
Built this desk.
Built this jobby right here.
Right as we were done, a light
popped. It just popped.
It exploded.
And it was right behind me, so I thought he threw something, but no, it was...
I was doing some flailing arm gesture. It was
broken glass everywhere.
It's like I did it with my mind. It's like, ah! And then it broke.
Yeah, so since then, working in the dark, because we can't afford to have...
Because now we've moved these desks over some, so now we're right under these lights, so I don't want broken glass shattering down on my head.
I don't want to die.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
What else?
What else? Let's see. We have our podcast area set up, which we're going to show a little later. We're in the process of kind of setting up our big TV and some other stuff over here. We actually, as you can see from the couch, we flea bombed again last night. Because we didn't quite get them all. So now we have powder all over that stupid couch, and if there's still fleas on it after that, I think we're going to take it out somewhere and burn it.
Yep. So look for couchfire.com coming soon.
Yeah, exactly. Other than that, today is podcast day, but today is also cable day.
It's true. We've been making some sweet acquisitions for video captured business. That's nothing to do with it in your hand.
This is a cable.
That's a cable.
We had to get more. This was not enough.
Let's see what stuff is in the package here that we need. Oh, there's a lot of cables in here. Here it's a BNC.
Yeah, we got a bunch of BNC cables. These are, as I understand it, high-grade cables for video and audio stuff. And we need those to go over to our capture rig and back and all that stuff.
Here's some cable adapters.
Some fat adapt dogs.
More BNC. A lot of BNC. Volume.
Yeah, because with the purchase of this stuff, we can actually take, I believe, we can now take screenshots of NES games at 1080i.
So look for that soon.
So look for that'll be real useful.
Let's see, a bunch of network cables. Oh, these are the beasts right here. A couple good 20-foot HDMI cables. That's serious right there.
These are thick cables.
They're thick cables. They're meant for in-wall installation.
Iron ferrite. Yeah.
Gold-plated tips.
So you know they're real. And this stuff's actually all pretty inexpensive too. Like for as much as people are conditioned to think, dude, you got a thick HDMI cable, that must be $1,000. Like no, it's actually
like $25, something like that. So you do it on the cheap if you know how.
Right.
So yeah, we got cables. Do you want to talk about site stuff?
Yeah. We're in the process of getting our database together, which is the key for having a game website. You have to have a big database full of games that you can then, attach your stories to and all that good stuff. So people upstairs are getting all that stuff together, and we have Josh, our new intern. Wave the camera, Josh.
Hi.
Okay, so...
Is that good enough?
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So there's the intern.
No, it's terrible!
You'll get to meet him later on.
Yeah, so, and he'll be kind of cleaning up the data and doing a lot of that stuff. And yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing site-wise.
Yeah, a little bit of back-end work. Obviously, again, like you said, it's podcast day, and that kind of takes up a lot of, at least my energy for the bulk of the day. But, yeah, I guess we should get to that.
Yeah.
So here we go, podcasting. This is how it's done.
Okay.
Set up. Garage. Oh, we need to do something with this.
Yeah.
Do we want to do this week?
Is there anything in any of our stories that ties into that we could do that?
No.
Perfect.
We'll just wing it. We'll figure something out over the course.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Let's get the extra mics unplugged. Down to just 2.
Okay.
There's that. I'll put this to the side.
If you put that to the side, then we're not going to do it.
There. Oh, drinks.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can grab those. Be a sweetie. What? 108. Boosh. Alright, that's right. Oh, grab my my headphones too. They should be on the floor.
They're not. They're on the desk.
They should be on the desk. If they're not on the floor. Boss. Everything you need to do a podcast. Energy drinks and an HD DVD drive.
Podcast council will come at you if you try and do it with anything less.
Take away your license. Alright, let's get our... That's better. Go again?
Channel 1. 1. 1. I'm still number 1. 1. 1.
Keep going. I'm not getting anything out of you. Get anything out of me? No.
Your lights are lighting up over here.
Yeah, no, I know. Channel 1? Channel 1?
No, you should be channel 2. Channel 1 is good.
Okay, yes. You're right. So, that's...
Oh, maybe you're channel 3.
No, wait. I think we were good. Talk about earning achievement points by watching the video later.
Yeah.
I guess I feel like it bears mentioning that we're filming this podcast.
Yeah, we are.
We've got a video man over here in the corner behind me. Hey, Josh, come around to this side. All you get to the back of my head.
Exactly.
Let's get a little
I was
coverage.
about to ask about that.
Yeah, feel free to move around.
That's all the Ryan you want to see.
Now you can get the back of Jeff's head. Check that out. Show that to people. So we'll have some of this. You'll get to see some of what we do here in the video coming shortly. I guess we should jump into drinks.
Yeah, I guess we should.
I
have these drinks here.
We have some other drinks coming. That'll probably end up happening on next week's show.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting. So in the meantime, I stopped by my usual bodega this morning and
Bodega.
picked up a couple of excellent things. Now I had one of these on Sunday. I'm curious now, Jeff, to get your opinion on it. Let's talk about this one first.
This is from the fine folks that make Hunted Racks. This is the Mac Dre variant of Hunted Racks.
Okay, so Hunted Racks is another drink?
Hunted Racks is a separate drink.
Oh, okay.
I've seen these, but never actually picked them up because they're just, I don't know. And this is Feelin' Myself.
Uh-huh.
Special, the writing here is not so easy to... Special Thizel Macellation Edition.
So,
You know.
I guess probably anyone outside of the Bay Area has no damn idea who Mac Dre is.
I don't sell Mac Dre's influence short. That's all I really have to say about that. But on the back, it describes the flavor. Mac Dre Feelin' Myself Mix. The Hunted Racks, H-U-N-I-D. The Hunted Racks Mac Dre Mix will give you the push you need to go hustle every day. Drink a can and feel yourself. Drink 2 cans, hustle like a boss tycoon. And then go ride in my scraper bike.
Well, let's get you the energy that you're going to need for that, Jeff. Let's get into this Hunted
That's
Racks
right.
Mac Dre edition.
Yes.
Josh, I want you to get the look on his face for this one.
Okay, so it's kind of a citrusy,
Uh-huh.
almost like an orangina. Right here.
Yeah, that's right. Not at all citrusy or orangina-like.
Citrusy.
Kind of acrid.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's like a punch or like a strawberry.
It definitely makes you want to make your fizz face.
Maybe that's its whole point. Maybe it's like that cocaine energy drink that's, numbs your throat.
Yeah.
This one's supposed to make your fizz face.
Without having to take ecstasy. All right, great.
All the pluses.
None of the spinal discomfort. So this isn't bad.
Except for the fact that you grimace every time that you drink some.
Yeah, but that's really with most things. It's not great.
No, it's not great, but it has Mac Dre on the can.
So it's great. In conclusion, great.
For the same reason that used to drink Special Brew because of the great St. Ides rap radio commercials.
No, I drank Special Brew because it's delicious.
Okay.
I drink Special Brew because it's delicious.
Oh, when was the last time you had Special Brew?
It's a bottle in my fridge right now.
Well, all right.
Chris showed up with a bunch of it.
Fantastic. All right. Oh, you don't have to. I guess you're gonna drink the whole thing.
That's done.
No more of that. This other drink. I've been seeing this in my local bodega for a while, and I haven't gotten enough.
I don't think you can call it a bodega. I think you have to stop.
Why not?
Because that's East Coast, man.
All right. The corner shop.
The store.
I went down to the LIQ. How about
Okay,
that?
all right, yeah, fine, yes.
I went down to the LIQ around the corner from my house, and I like to go there every morning and get a drink on my way in. And I've seen these Cinnabon branded coffee drinks. I've got two here. I've got, and I like that it says Cinnabon at the top of the can, and then right underneath that it says natural and artificial. Before they even get to the flavors, they want to let you know.
Look, man,
that it's not just. So this one's caramel nut latte flavors,
and this one is cinnamon vanilla latte flavors.
So those
This is a premium coffee drink, according to the can here. And it is a slightly bigger can than the standard Red Bull size can that you get from the Hunted
All
racks.
right, so it's to shake gently.
All right.
It's always the challenge with these. You don't want to shake them too much, or else you just have a coffee mess everywhere. With drinks that you have to shake like this.
Yeah. Serve chilled or over ice. Refrigerate after opening.
I'm gonna have half a can and just save the rest for later.
Yeah, put some saran wrap over it, throw it back in the fridge. All right.
That'll keep.
All right.
Get rid of this. Mine's got a sticker on the top.
Okay. Mine does not.
right.
What does the sticker say?
It says the price of the drink.
Oh, okay. That was like some sticker that says new.
Nope.
Cinnabon.
All right. I'm gonna open this over here. All right. So I've got the caramel nut latte. Which one's yours again?
Cinnamon and vanilla latte.
All right. Let's get into these.
Okay. Ah.
That's way too sweet.
Whoa. Ah. Tastes like. Like, you know how, okay, so there have been a lot of other coffee drinks.
It's like eggnog.
Like, the back end of it is, there's something wrong with it.
Something's gone awry.
Something has gone horribly wrong at the bottom of the cinnamon vanilla latte.
You want to trade?
Yes. Because I think it might just be my dislike of cinnamon.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what's going wrong, is it tastes like cinnamon.
Right. Like, this is cinnamon!
What was I thinking?
Ooh, no, this tastes like This tastes like milk you would find at the bottom of a bowl of breakfast cereal.
It's kind of thick. Both of them are a little like I've had my fair share of odd chilled coffee drinks.
Yeah.
I actually like the Rockstar.
Yeah, that Rockstar stuff's pretty good.
The latte flavor is pretty good.
And then like the Starbucks little like bottled Frappuccino things, like I like some of
Frappuccinos
those.
are alright. I think I like their stuff that's more coffee-y. Like they have that double shot, which is espresso and cream.
Yeah, see, I don't like coffee.
Okay. So yeah, if you want just a sweet, if you just want chocolate milk with caffeine in it, then have yourself a Frappuccino.
Okay.
That's basically what that is. So this, I guess, these do seem like they evoke the flavor of a Cinnabon, I guess. Kinda.
Well, this one doesn't have cinnamon in it, so
they have a nut and caramel Cinnabon. That is a brand of.
Oh, really?
That is a type of Cinnabon you can get.
I do like the Cinnabon. When I'm at a mall and I'm not with people who hate themselves, I'll stop at a Cinnabon.
You know what? I don't know that I need to drink a Cinnabon.
Yeah.
I think is the bottom line. Is that when you have a Cinnabon, then you have to go lie down afterwards.
There's like a grain kind of taste to this, like.
That's probably the nut you're tasting.
Yeah, like it's got a real.
Taste that nuts.
Oh no! It reminds me of the Captain Crunch milkshake. Like there's a weird, like it has a similar, like cereal grain kind of thing going on.
Okay, I can kind of see what you're saying. Yeah, these aren't great.
Nope, I do like Cinnabon, but I don't
need to drink it. And I think, it's counterintuitive because Cinnabon does not give you energy. I do not feel peppy after having a Cinnabon.
No, I want to take a nap.
You want to take a long, long nap.
I'm going to walk up to the Pacific Sunwear and then find myself in one of the changing stalls, sleeping it off for a good 45 minutes.
I actually prefer to get a Cinnabon in an airport. I think that is
Cinnabon.
That's
sure.
the ideal place to get a Cinnabon because then you can just have a Cinnabon and then fall fast asleep in your
Fly away.
uncomfortable chair for the next 3 hours. So.
Yeah.
All right, so those are drinks. We'll have, I guess, more of those next week.
Yeah, maybe, provided everything shows up.
Yeah, if our packages come through as promised. Let's get into the news of the world, Jeff.
Yes, world news on the 7s.
Oh, we might actually have a theme song for this week.
Like for the news?
Yeah, we might have segment music this week.
Awesome.
So that could be fun if that actually comes through.
We should probably stop taping at this point.
All right, yeah. Let's call it. Josh, thanks for taping for us.
Hey, how's it going? This is How to Build a Bomb. We've been building a lot of it lately, so kind of a lot's changed around the office. Want to just kind of take you around and show you kind of where it's at right now. can't really show too much of the site just yet, but that'll be coming soon enough. So let's tour on over here. These are the intern workstations. They're not here yet, but got them some. Dude, these things are tiny. That's weird. I don't know. I've never actually seen one up close. Properly motivating them. To do what needs to be done. Also, properly motivating everyone. It's pretty key, I think. Make your way to here. This is where me and Ryan are sitting. We've got our areas and additional monitors and stuff, and it's games and weird stuff. Our Wii Fit socks. They're bumpy on the bottom. I guess you don't fall off the balance board, which I guess that's dangerous. Some copies of Iron Man, that sort of stuff. We like to keep the garbage can real close, because I guess we just both like to sit near food wrapping paper. I don't know. Moving over here, this is how we will get screenshots and video of games. It involves basically this whole mess of wires and a couple of cables we haven't actually picked up yet, but we got to do that. That's cool. Over here at board, we've been working on some stuff lately relating to screenshots and how they will surface on the site, how they'll be ordered and all that. So you can see, this arrow going over here to these 6 things, and this one going around here to over to this stuff, and Super Mario, what is it on, and a lot of stuff. So, sketching out pages, and then the guys upstairs make them work, and that's pretty awesome. And kind of the rest of the office will be more of our kind of studio area, and that's coming along. We've got, this sweet wall here. Very nice wood paneling, very custom. Luchador, which still needs to be mounted. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Get me every time, buddy. Studio. Full-on green screen setup, getting lights put in and all that. There's still more lights that need to go up. Then we'll be able to stand in front of the green screen and then be able to do dumb stuff, and then it'll be like, hey, we get to travel all over the world, like Delaware. This is the good camera. Use the bad camera to film the good camera. Yeah, it's a camera. More stuff needs to get set up. Still need to put these posters up. I think we're not. I don't know. I'm not very good at hanging stuff. I seem to always do it wrong. So I think I just have a real fear of putting up these posters incorrectly. Same with luchadors. How do you put a deer's head on a wall? I don't even know. And then closing out, probably the most important thing here, this printer.
I didn't know Paul Bunyan loved nipple clamps so much.
Something has to have a sandwich power up.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's got to be some RPG
any
that is
Final Fight
flip about their
game?
items.
Do you eat sandwiches in Final Fight ever?
No, you eat big meat.
You eat big meat.
And
Hamburgers.
Yeah, I guess
it's a straight carnivore.
Yeah, it comes down to whether you consider a hamburger to be a sandwich, because then there's burger time.
It's a burger.
Yeah,
What's a type of sandwich? It's a hamburger
it's a
sandwich.
hamburger sandwich.
Hey, I'm Jeff Gersman. You're watching the Giant Bomb Daily Wrap-Up. Here's what went down on the site today. We're still covering some of the stuff that happened in Capcom last week, so check out the site for news on Resident Evil 5, Dark Void, Bionic Commando, and yes, Neopets. And of course, on the other side of things, hamburgers.
There are hot dogs, but I mean, that's not a hamburger. It's definitely not a sandwich.
That is no kind of sandwich. That is a sausage with accessory.
Which games have hamburgers in them? Is a hamburger a sandwich? Join the debate over in the forums and then head over to the hamburger page and see if you can help figure out which games had hamburgers in them.
And that's how you build a bomb. Work harder! Trying to start a company here. This website doesn't build itself, Star!
Hey, how's it going?
Did you guys get something good?
No, we got Metal Gear.
Just kidding. Of course we got Burst Limit. Yeah! Here you go, dude.
So was there a line there?
No, it was a Best Buy. It was empty. It was a non-event. I'm really glad we didn't go there at midnight.
Yeah, there probably would have been some dudes there.
Look at his old goddamn face. How can they make this be the cover of this? How is this gonna be like the PlayStation 3's tour de force?
I will say though that buying Burst Limit meant that the dude at the Best Buy felt the need to talk to me about Dragon Ball Z.
Whoa.
Well, I never enjoy talking to strangers about Dragon Ball Z.
Oh wow, I just spilled coffee all over.
I want to write about it.
Awesome.
So a lot of people, like a couple of guys, considering the strategy guide that they placed in the rack in front of the game.
Limited edition.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I think it was the limited edition.
It was all hardbound.
Yeah. So that's hence why it's $10.
You know,
more.
to class up your strategy guide.
Scanning it into Delicious Library.
Explain to me what you're doing here, Jeff.
I'm holding the barcode up to the camera on my laptop.
Is that the supermarket checkout style beef?
Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots by Kong Amy.
It is Unprofessional Friday the 13th. Hey, you those fish. Metal Gear Solid 4 came out yesterday, and we've been playing a bunch of it. And came into the office this morning, and we're kind of having some discussions about it. And Vinny decided to kind of complain some about just the gamey problems that it has. The fact that they've improved so much, and yet Solid Snake, or rather Old Snake, still can't hop over like a 4-foot embankment. So I've challenged Vinny to scale our fridge to prove that he can do what Old Snake cannot.
I'll put these beans in the freezer.
Don't freeze beans, man.
So this should be
Because I don't think the stuff that he can't climb really is 4 feet. I think it's more like
this.
this.
Oh boy.
Snake challenge number 1 complete.
Tune in next time for Old Snake Challenge number 2.
Right on the top of it.
We like to keep things stupid on Fridays around here, and
Dude, R. Kelly got acquitted.
How's it going?
nope, just more ghost fish.
And Burst Limit seemed better than I expected it to be, which means it's slightly less terrible.
A lot of people have been asking about upstairs.
Oh, yeah?
What happens up there?
I don't know, let's go find out.
It's the separate ring.
you know, it's Friday, like 4 o'clock. You can't expect guys to be working. So this is something I wrote when we were working on the logo. It was given to the designer, and then it was decided that it needed to be written out on this board. Bomb should have a face, but not really a mean one. This bomb isn't angry about being destructive. It's totally excited. It was born to blow up, and it's totally going to blow up, and it couldn't be any freaking happier about it. But maybe there's like a hint of mischief in there as well? I'm gonna steal stuff.
Hey, you ghost fish. Hey, so we've been working on the site a lot behind the scenes, and a big part of what Giant Bomb's going to be is connections between various things that are in video games and about video games. It's something that Jeff's been working on very intimately here, and so we're going to kind of test out the system as well as Jeff's wits and see how easily he can make connections between some really different video game things.
Love connections.
Yes. Or sometimes not love connection, sometimes a hate connection.
Yeah, okay.
So you ready for this? I got a list here.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
All right. Will Wright
Uh-huh.
to Mario.
Okay, Mario was in Super Mario Brothers, which was published by Nintendo, who published SimCity for the SNES, and SimCity was designed by Will Wright.
All right. Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII
Okay.
to Cliff Bleszinski.
Okay, Sephiroth was in Final Fantasy VII, which is a game by Square, who developed Super Mario RPG for the SNES, which was published by Nintendo, who made Super Mario Brothers, which is a platformer, just like Jazz Jackrabbit is, which was designed by Cliff Bleszinski.
Ooh La La
Uh-huh.
from Space Channel 5 to Lali Lulelo.
Okay, Ooh La La is in Sega Superstars Tennis. So is Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog was in Super Smash Bros. Brawl with Solid Snake. And it was in Metal Gear Solid 4, which is where the Lulu comes from.
All right. World of Warcraft to Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix.
Okay, World of Warcraft is part of the Warcraft franchise, which has Warcraft 2, which has multiple endings for the different factions. Multiple endings is a concept page. And all the Street Fighter games have had Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix has multiple endings.
Dennis Dyack
Uh-huh.
to George Broussard.
Oh, man. Okay. Okay, Dennis Dyack is responsible for Too Human, which is published by Microsoft.
Hey, dude.
Dude, what dude?
Master Chief to Coughing.
Okay, Master Chief is a Spartan. So is Nicole, who was in Dead or Alive 4. Dead or Alive 4 is a fighting game, just like Super Smash Bros. Brawl is, and that has Pokemon Trainer in it, who is affiliated with the Pokemon franchise, where you'll find Coughing. George Broussard is almost unfair because he doesn't actually put out games. He just says he's going to.
All right, dude. Greg Cassavan to Karibo's Shoe.
Okay, Greg's working on Command & Conquer Red Alert 3, which is a real-time strategy game, just like StarCraft. StarCraft 64 was published by Nintendo, who also published Super Mario Bros. 3, which contains Karibo Shoe.
Damn it!
George Broussard made Duke Nukem 3D, which is a first-person shooter. Another first-person shooter is Geist, which was published by Nintendo, who published Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, who published Eternal Darkness, which was made by Silicon Knights, which is Dennis Dyer.
All right, dude. Portal to Tubin.
Both games have portals in it. Tubin lets you warp.
Damn it! Max Payne to Hot Shots Golf.
All right, Hot Shots Golf was published by Sony. Sony Computer Entertainment America is linked to Sony Online Entertainment because they're both part of Sony. Sony Online Entertainment is the current company running The Matrix Online. The Matrix Online has bullet time in it, and so does Max Payne.
Dragon Ball Z to John Madden.
All right, the Dragon Ball Z games are published by Atari. Who was responsible for the Atari 800, which is where Electronic Arts has published several of its games. And Electronic Arts also made the Madden football. John Madden was in Madden football.
Oh, all right, dude. One more.
Okay.
Burger Time to Streets of Rage.
All right, Burger Time has hamburgers in it, as does River City Ransom, which is a brawler, just like Streets of Rage.
All right, so I wasn't able to stump Jeff, but the point here is that with Giant Bomb, you're not going to need to be an insane video game savant to be able to make these connections yourself.
But don't take our word for it. Dun-dun-dun.
How to build a bomb.
This is what you get when you launch an actual website. You sit around and drink beer while the servers send nano packets across.
On July 21st, GiantBomb.com opened its doors to the world. In the weeks following the launch, I caught up with the people behind Giant Bomb to find out what this video game website about video games is all about.
Yo dudes, I'm Dave Snyder. I am the designer of Giant Bomb.
I got a chance to ask Dave how this all came about.
I was buddies, mostly drinking buddies with Davis and Shoemaker. And then when Gershman left, we basically all got to get together because I kind of knew how to build websites and he knew how to write about video games. So since we're all kind of video game lovers, it was pretty much a perfect match.
A perfect match indeed, but is the world really ready for a giant website about video games? Jeff Gerstmann explains.
I think the time is right for all of this video game information to be collected somewhere. You definitely see a lot of games that are like, oh, they're just taking like this tactic or this concept from this game that's 8-9 years old and updating it for a new generation. Just being able to make those connections and help people kind of see, I guess a little more of how games are being made and how the concepts really tie together, that's just always seemed really exciting to me.
It's a website.
That has games.
Video games?
The man standing next to Dave is Andy McCurdy, another one of the engineers who makes Giant Bomb work. Andy knows all about the problems in launching a giant website about video games.
Well, search is always a hard problem. It's very contextual based on the site that you're working on, and so trying to understand like how users are going to try to find content on the site, and then presenting it to them in some sort of sorted and ordered way, and hope that it's what they want. That's a pretty hard problem.
Meaning like you'd put in like Star Wars or something, and it's more specifically, there's 90 Star Wars games and we've got 10 results. So like, what do we actually show somebody when you put in Star Wars?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Handling all the images that we received was definitely a problem up front as well. Just hundreds of images per game. Kind of difficult to deal with sometimes. So
especially when everybody is just randomly uploading like animated GIFs.
Yeah.
I mean, like, why doesn't my Calvin and Hobbes image like make it up onto the website? It's not animating properly.
Animated Calvin and Hobbes web graphics aside, there must have been some other issues when the launch of Giant Bomb happened in 2008. A very tall engineer, Sean Kuntz, tells us what that was like.
One thing that I think we were kind of surprised about, that kind of caught us off guard, was just how many submissions and everything we were going to get right off the bat. That was the one thing that we were just like blown away with.
We hadn't pushed the limits of some of our systems, and so I think it was 2 a.m. on the second or third day, we had a load balancer that kept crashing, and I just got pissed off and decided I was going to replace it with some crazy Russian technology that doesn't have any English documentation. So it was kind of difficult to get going, but
we watched Red October. And
yeah, Sean Connery. I called up Sean Connery and he walked me through some of the docs, and it worked out. So
I go into stuff like this knowing that hey, at some point the site will go down. At some point the site will seem slow. These are just. That's just how it is. It's a process of figuring out, how best to optimize these pages, and it's stuff that as I understand it, you can't really do until they're actually being slammed by users.
We've spent a lot of time developing a platform, and it scales now. After the first week, yeah, it scales, I guess.
Scales for the layman means that it does not run slow.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, a Russian-speaking Scotsman and a scalable platform are good for the back end, but Dave Snyder tells us about his vision for Giant Bomb.
My design philosophy is to make things basically as simple and stupid as possible.
Dave elaborates on his stupid design.
You just if you want to edit a page, you just edit the page. You shouldn't have to learn a markup or anything like that to make things work. You should just be able to press magic buttons like you do in a video game, and it levels you up.
And press magic buttons the users have. With over 22,000 games in the database, over 89,000 people, and over 300,000 images, people are flocking to GiantBomb.com to fill out their favorite pages. But what is some of the staff's favorite content?
Favorite page stuff is mostly when you see a page. Well, the big thing was we went from having screenshots on maybe 20 different games to having screenshots on every game. So I can now go into the site, and instead of using Google Images to find a specific screenshot, say for a design or something I need on the front door, now I'll just type it into the website and it's automatically there, and that's pretty cool. But the actual specific pages, just all the concept pages, because they can be kind of nebulous. They don't necessarily have to do with gaming. They could just be some weird cliche that exists out in the gaming world. I think that's pretty cool.
Jeff Gersman agrees.
There have been some really inventive pages coming out of the users, like Unreliable Narrator, I think is my current favorite concept page. It could use a little more filling out. Someone should just write some stuff for that. But it's a great idea, and the picture that the person submitted for it is amazing. So.
And with all the hard work and effort that's gone into the site, it's no wonder that freakishly handsome developer Sean Kuntz has this to say.
Seeing the user feedback. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Nothing more than that. It's it's amazing working with you guys, but I mean, more than that, it's just seeing the users react to the site and what they're doing with it, and building out Star Control 2 pages and stuff. It's awesome.
And what's Andy McCurdy's favorite page on GiantBomb.com?
Yeah, the one. So I wrote the Meridian 59 page, which I spent 8 years playing that silly game, and after actually seeing some of the other games filled out as well, it just makes you appreciate all the time and effort that we put into it. So. Yeah, definitely stoked.
Definitely stoked is right. And what's the future of the Giant Bomb video game website?
We're just, for the most part, most of the pages are blank and empty, and now we're asking people to throw stuff in it. So as pages are getting larger and more content's getting there, we're now trying to figure out ways to both make it more fun to use the site and to sort of make it a lot more browsable, so that somebody's writing some weird concept page. You need to be able to find that. It shouldn't just be something that you randomly search to. You should just be able to see it somewhere.
I mean, I've got a big list of things, of stuff that we want to get in there eventually. Some of it's, just making certain things easier. Some of it's kind of just making things a little bit cleaner and fixing some of the minor things here and there. And some of it is definitely like larger, like wide scale functionality. So on top of us going out and covering the video game industry and doing what we do, we're still definitely looking to build upon the framework that we have here and really add to what we're doing.
I mean, we're going to be adding new stuff, like as we've already been talking about adding new stuff. Yeah, but just keep submitting, keep throwing up images, have a good time, really, because we're having a good time with it. So totally enjoy the site.
That's pretty much how you build a bomb.